guys, so today I filmed a video on Cassandra Cass. She is a glamour model, actress, burlesque star. She was part of Trantasia for all of you transsexual historians out there. She's so beautiful. I love her hair and makeup. It was inspired by this look here. Cassandra, if you see this, thank you so much for being an inspiration to so many of us. I hope you truly love the video. Thank you so much for watching. It truly means more to me than I can ever put into words, because I know that there's a lot of people out there who you could be watching instead of me. So thank you. I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Okay, so starting out with the P. Louise Oh So Browtiful Skinny Brow Pencil, I definitely recommend looking for a drugstore option because it's basically the same thing as the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I do like a skinny brow though, so at the moment at least, sometimes I switch it up and do something thicker, but then I'm using the P. Louise base on the eyes, and I just blend that out with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And for shadow today, I'll be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Orgy palette. And I go ahead and start with my finger and use the color Fluffer on my eyelid. For my brow bone and inner corner, I'll be using I'm Shy. And for my crease, I'm using Top. It's all very easy when it comes to shadow. It's more focused on the eyeliner, because we're doing a nice, big, dramatic eyeline. And you'll see that in a couple moments here. Just kind of giving some definition to the eye with that color that I mentioned. And making sure it is all blended out. That is the I'm Shy color there, just to bring some light to that brow bone so that it doesn't look like the dark color goes right up to it. And the dark color is more so to make it look like we have more of a defined crease. For eyeliner, we're using my favorite eyeliner, which is the Made by Mitchell Graph Ink Liquid Eyeliner in the color Black Milk. I love this eyeliner. It's my favorite eyeliner formula I've tried in a very long time, maybe even ever. So I definitely recommend picking it up. I'm running out of mine, so I'll have to find out a way to get it to Canada. I might order off of Beauty Bay if totally necessary, but anyway, so I'm just going ahead and outlining where I want the eyeliner to be. You can make it a little more messy on the outer corner because you're just going to clean that up with a makeup wipe anyway. But on the inner, like the lid portion, you want to be very still and steady. If you're having a hard time with eyeliner, by the way, I recommend sitting at a desk and placing your elbow on the desk so you have something stable to work off of. I think that that's really important, and a lot of people forget that. With your hands shaky or your arm shaky, it does definitely affect your ability to apply eyeliner or lashes. So if you are having a hard time with eyeliner, pull up to a desk, make sure that you have a mirror that stands instead of a mirror that is in your hand. I find having a mirror that stands easier because then you're not going to worry about your mirror hand shaking either. You want to be completely stable, have like the desk holding your elbows basically, and then going ahead and trying it from there. If you're having a hard time with eyeliner, I also recommend trying it at the end of the day. That way you can just try it over your daily makeup, and then you can kind of perfect it from there. Anyway, we curl the lashes. We use the Benefit They're Real Magnetic Mascara, and then I go ahead and use the Think Show Lashes Magnetic Eyeliner and the Think Show Lashes Serenade Magnetic Eyelashes. I have a discount code down below if you would like to check that out. For primer, we use the NYX Plump Right Back Serum and Primer, and I am out of this now. I did like it, and I would repurchase it, but I have a ton of primer in my collection, so I don't plan on repurchasing it, but it is something that I would give a go if I was in the market for a primer. For concealer, we're using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer, and I am blending that out with my finger under my eyes and then with a sponge on my forehead and on my chin. And for foundation, I'll be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and I'll be blending that out with a foundation brush and then going ahead and doing blending it out with I couldn't think of the word there and I just said it, and then further blending it out with the Real Techniques beauty sponge, just to kind of give that skin texture, but I find blending it with the foundation brush makes it more even. There's no patchiness when it comes to the application, whereas if you take your beauty sponge and dot it on your face, I personally find that there can be some patchiness where the dots weren't placed, so that's why I do that. And yeah, I'm just going ahead and doing that, making sure that I don't apply too much, because in one of my recent videos, I think it was my Carmen Carrera one, definitely went a little ham on the foundation. But so yeah, we're just making sure that that is a nice kind of medium coverage. Still see imperfections, but nothing too crazy, nothing too noticeable. Then for bronzer or contour, whatever you want to say, I use the Marc Jacobs, the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the color Light, and I use this along the perimeter of my face. I don't really use it for contour. I just use it along the perimeter of my face, and I actually find that that does give me a nice contour look without being too drastic. Then I'll be using the Made by Mitchell blush in the color Sweet Cheeks, and I go ahead and blend that out all over my cheek, and then I use the other side of the beauty sponge to further blend it into my under eyes, just so that it's blended, but nothing, like, just so that the color is not going up into my under eyes, if that makes sense. Then I will set the face with the MAC Studio Fix powder, and I use white under my eyes, the shivering white color, so that I can get a nice bright under eye, which I really enjoy, and then with my skin color going all over my face. I believe the color's NC15 that I use. And then I'll be going ahead and I will be setting the face with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in the color Light. And I just do it all over my face, but for under my eyes, I start at my hairline and fan the color in to make sure that I'm not getting any cakiness or any creasing on my under eyes. I want to use as little product on my under eyes as possible when it comes to setting powder. So that's how I do that. Then I will go ahead and I will kind of brush away all of the extra powder. And for powder bronzer and powder blush, I'll be using the Marc Jacobs Tan-tastic Omega Bronze. For a dupe for this, I recommend the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And for blush, I will be using the Sheglam Tangerine Lightweight Matte Blush. And I will just be going ahead and applying that along the length of the cheek. It's not really on the apple. I find it more so along the outer portion of my cheek, if that makes sense. Then I've gone ahead and I have applied that bronzer, like I mentioned, along the perimeter of my face. And cleaning up the lips, I'll be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Prom Night Velour Lip Liner, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Bearded Lady Velour Liquid Lipstick, And let me tell you, if you're a transsexual who's using the color Bearded Lady, that's cunt, because someone's going to ask you, what color are you wearing? Bearded Lady. Like, that's cunt to me. Anyway, and then I'll be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Queen Supreme Gloss. For highlighter, by the way, I used a little bit of Colourpop Flexitarian highlighter. And I applied that just on the cheeks, a little bit on the nose, and a touch on the forehead. The hair was very simple as well, too. After applying a wig, I went ahead and just curled it outwards, all going one direction on one side and then all going one direction on the other side, if that makes sense. I'm just making sure that I glue it down here and set it in with my Wig Boss makeup, or my Wig Boss wig laying strap, I guess. For eyeliner on the bottom, I used the Sephora Infinite Beige Long Lasting Kohl pencil. But this is just how I curled this, just with some curls going outwards. It was very simple and very effortless. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Everything turned out the way I liked. And Cassandra, if you see this, I really hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.